am back. I have not vlogged since Friday, which was the day before my competition. The last thing you saw was me getting my spray tan. So yeah, it's officially post-show. It is Monday. I'm still on cloud 9 from this weekend. Okay, so it's like a couple hours later and Natalie came over and I just got completely distracted. I keep thinking someone's gonna be like standing behind me. But, so where did I leave off at? I'm not really sure. My boyfriend's texting me. Anyways, so show day. I was nervous, did not want to step up on stage at all. I honestly was like this close to leaving, and then you know, I was in line and I remember I was like feeling my heart. I was like, am I breathing? Am I breathing? Am I breathing? And then, you know, then all of a sudden I just walked out on stage and I was like, you gotta do it, Erin. So I did it, and honestly at that point the nerves just were gone and I was just like, I just felt like I belonged up there. My biggest fear for the longest time was that I was going to get on stage and feel like I didn't belong there, like I don't look the part, that I'm like just not ready to be there and things like that. But I did not have that feeling at all. My first initial feeling was, this is where I belong, this is what I want to do for like a long time. So it was honestly like the only way that I can describe it is it was just a huge rush. It was like it was such a rush, and I just like I want to go back so bad. I keep like talking about it and like reliving it in my head, and I just I want to go back so bad. So anyways, we went out, did our individual routines, and then they lined us up and we did comparisons. Then we went back to our line, and then they called out our numbers, and the first number that they called was number 224, which is me. But I forgot my number because I'm an idiot, and I didn't like forget my number, I just like didn't like register in my head that they called number 224, like what? And so they called like the other 4 girls, and then they said number 224, and then like I just saw my coach out in the crowd and she was like, Erin, come on, and I was like, oh crap. And so, you know, I like walked out there, and then we did our comparisons again, and yeah, so I got first call outs. That's just like, I was not expecting that at all. You know, like that show, it's honestly a bigger show in Ohio. It's one of the biggest. Obviously the Arnold is the biggest, but it's a really big show. And you know, I was telling a lot of people like, yeah, this is my first show, and then they were like, wow, like this is a big show for being your first one. And I was like, well, go big or go home, right? And so I was not expecting first call outs at all. It was a huge shock to me, and I was just so overwhelmed, and just oh my gosh, like it's just, I still cannot believe that happened. It's just, it doesn't seem real at all. Like I honestly went into the show with just as seeing what it was about, and just as a way to like settle my nerves. I was not expecting to place or anything like that. And so yeah, I got first call outs. So then afterwards we went out to eat. And what'd you think of the show, Mom? Prejudging.
I thought the show was wonderful.
So we just finished prejudging, and did I place top 5?
Yes, you did.
Okay, I placed top 5 in my class. I was in class A because I'm short. Yeah, I'm an idiot, and they called out number 224 first, and I didn't even move, and then they called it again, and I was like, oh, that's me. So I don't know where I was, but so now we are at Carrabba's to get food.
Bye.
So that's it. Say bye.
Bye.
It was in a gym. Yeah. And then I napped so hard afterwards for a couple of hours, and then we went back for finals. And so how the way finals works is during prejudging, that is when like you are actually getting judged, and then finals is, you know, they've already made up their mind. They're just gonna take you out one more time just to kind of like confirm their answers. So we went out again, and I really wasn't like nervous or anything at that point. I was like, you know, I did it, let's do it again. Like I was like ready, I was like, let's go. And yeah, and then I got my 5th place trophy. Honestly, it was so overwhelming, like in a good way, not like overwhelming like in a bad way at all. It was just like my heart is still just so full, and I'm just so happy with the way things happened. And just it's not the fact that I placed, it's the fact that I did it. I can honestly say I'm truly happy doing the things that I love and following my dreams. And you know, if you're struggling with someone telling you that you can't do something, or that they don't think that you should be doing something, just don't listen to them. You know, do something that makes you happy. Most importantly, do it for you. Do it because it makes you happy, because it's something that you're passionate about. And you know, don't do it for anyone else. Just as long as it's for you, you're gonna be so happy. After the show, we went to the Cheesecake Factory, which I will insert pictures up here. I got pasta because, you know, you're not Italian unless you get pasta, right? And then I got pasta, I got bread. I haven't had bread in so long. Oh my gosh, it was so good. And then I got this s'mores cheesecake, which was bomb. Oh, it was so rich, but it was so good. And yeah, so that's where we went post-show, and I just ate my little heart out. And then the next day, me and David went to this donut shop in Cleveland. And if you are in the Cleveland area and you have not been to Peace, Love, and Little Donuts, I highly, highly, highly recommend. They're like made fresh, and then they like dip them like right there. So like they are literally like being made as you order them, and they're just so good. And honestly, 10 out of 10 best donuts I've ever had in my entire life. Yeah, that's pretty much it, and that kind of concludes how the weekend went. Overall, it was a wonderful experience for me. So Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, I have not tracked my macros. Today is Monday. You know, I'm just kind of eating the things that I want. I'm not going too overboard. You know, I'm still trying to hit like a moderate to high like protein. Tomorrow is Tuesday, and I'm going back to tracking my macros because I am competing again in 7 weeks at the North Coast Championship, which is actually right here in Kent. And if you don't know, I go to school at Kent State. So yeah, 7 more weeks of prep, and I'm honestly so excited. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And I know this video is kind of just me talking, so it wasn't really very fun, but hopefully you took something away from this. And there are a ton of exciting videos coming up soon, so I will see you guys then.
Wouldn't let you go if you left me.
Yeah.
Wouldn't let you go if we're standing miles apart. I'd be a domino, I would let you know through vibrations of me. Wouldn't let you go if you left me. Wouldn't let you go if we're standing miles apart. I'd be a domino, you would feel my flow on the ground beneath you.